riding in this morning, they were talking about airfare has just gone astronomical.
Yeah.
So if you don't have it, my wife's going to Alaska.
Uh-huh.
She got the ticket for $450. I think the ticket now is $1,300.
Wow.
She bought it before the gas went up. So
There's like going to be a scalper market at the airport now, huh?
I mean, how can you afford to? You really can't afford to go anywhere. You can't drive anywhere. Can't fly anywhere.
Well, in that part of the plan, the plan was to make everything too expensive, make transportation too expensive, make gasoline too expensive, to usher in the Green New Deal.
I know. My wife's telling me right now. I said, I want to keep my truck. No, we got to buy one of those new cars. We got to buy one of those with the batteries now. We have to do that.
Oh, boy. She must be watching too much TV. Yeah, she's watching too much programming.
No,
we're not programmed. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to do away with the internal combustion engine. Of course, the energy to power the electric cars has to come from somewhere as well. We're not running everything off of solar power.
Aren't they saying in a couple of years that they're not going to make any more internal combustion vehicles?
I'm hearing that. I'm hearing Volvo by 2030 is going to be all EV.
Yes.
And they're all wanting to move towards those EVs. Now, of course, the average price of an electric vehicle is, what, $55,000? So you talk about inflation. I remember when you could buy a brand new car for, under $20,000. Try doing that today. Not
20 years down the road.
Yeah, what's it going to be?
What are we going to do with all these batteries?
Yeah, and you know what's terrible with those batteries, too? You get into an accident or something, and the integrity of the battery becomes impacted by the crash, and you can get a fire burning at, I think it's something like 3,000 degrees. I mean, it just, I don't know if you've seen some of these. This has happened to people who've gotten Teslas. We've talked about it, I think, on the show. They've had a major crash. I think typically they're on autopilot, not paying attention. The Tesla doesn't recognize something and runs into a tree or crashes into a trooper's vehicle or something else, crosses the line, whatever causes the crash. The problem is those door handles are electric also. So if the integrity of the electrical system gets affected by a crash, the door handles don't work anymore. And they've had more than one fire, truck roll up on a car they couldn't get the person out of while it's burning like an absolute inferno. I mean,
probably when a fire starts, it gets big quickly.
Oh, man, that's not something you'd want to be. I mean, imagine that. That's hot. I mean, you don't want to be burned in any fire, right? But that is like, molten level.
Thank you for listening to the Morgan Streetman Show. We hope you enjoyed what you heard, and if you did, please click like and subscribe to help us out. And remember that we recommend that you exercise your brain at least once a week.